Hey girl, what's your name? It's so loud in here I can't.
Hey, good googly wooglies, good googly wooglies, good googly wooglies. It's country music, ladies and gentlemen. I was just trying to play it backwards. Hey, harvest time. Spaghetti squash. Harvest time. Harvest time. Got to grow up for dinner. That's what's for dinner, ladies and gentlemen, right there. Got to make me a little sausage, right? Dirty rice. Stuff it up. Bake it up. It's good stuff. Good stuff. Hey, I believe it's early edition of Weekend Wrap. Weekend Wrap. Yes, it is. Hey, I got some breaking news for you. Breaking news. I have a list of people who are going to supervise and co-sign the theft of your money. That's right, the theft of your money under the supervision of Eric Miller. 10 years, ladies and gentlemen. 10 years. Watch the industry parlay itself into this big old pyramid. And guess what? All these people up here are making money, and all of labor down here is going broke. Eric Miller did that for us. Yes, he did. President, I have the new list of board of directors and board members of the National Association Mortgage Field Service Management for Stealing. Management for Stealing, that's right. Mortgage Field Services, right? NAMFS. The president is Just Is Smith. Just Is Smith. Of course, he's from Rowe. ROWE. You remember a while back there was an issue. They were training employees that they were calling independent contractors. So, as the judge said, by matter of law, you're an employee. And we're going to touch on that in just a little bit with this edition of Weekend Wrap, ladies and gentlemen. Weekend Wrap brought to you by the industry guru accountant, Kim Savage, Women at Work. How about that? Kim Savage, Women. She'll tell you how to do this. She can show you. Ask her if I'm right or if I'm wrong. I don't know. She's the accountant. She does the number crunching, puts all little numbers in the box. I just know how to get the numbers and come up with them for you. We'll get to that in a minute. Our question of the week is what has brought this up here. But Just Is Smith, the president, the vice president is Scott Gilbert from Miles Preservation. Of course, Adam Miles, former president. I think we got a theme going here. That's right. Secretary Susan Phillips from SoCal Insurance. Somebody on the West Coast for it? Are they really in Southern California? Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. And from Assurant, I hope I don't, if I enunciate your name wrong, sir, I do apologize. Paul Magaha? I don't know. I'm not sure, but I do have a question for Paul. Recently, Assurant, they bought Field Asset Services. At the time, there was no question that Field Asset Services was getting ready to get beat up really bad over the employee independent contractor laws in this country. And of course, they had already lost one lawsuit, so it was just a matter of time until it catches up to them. But my question, Paul, why would Assurant, you're the treasurer, you're the money guy. Hey, why would Assurant buy a company destined to go belly up? I don't know. Are there stockholders out there? Maybe you want to go question this. Board members, those are the office holders right there. Notice there's no sergeant of arms. Sergeant of arms in an organization? What does a sergeant of arms in an organization do? I fast. You don't have one either. Sergeant of arms, ladies and gentlemen, enforces your ethics codes, your codes of conduct, and parliamentary rule. That's what a sergeant at arms does. No sergeant of arms to police the bogus members. I'm not making it. You can't make this up. You can't make it up. It's that nuts that you just can't make it up. He said so. Board members, Keith O'Donnell from Loudon Properties, Tony D. Aurelio, A to Z Field Services, Tim Meyer, Altisource. Remember Altisource, that's who all them people, Tim Meyer of Altisource, Jill Cannon, Northside, we'll get to that in just a second. Michael Evangelio from NMFS, forgot the A. Got the MFS, Management for Stealing. I don't know. Nicole McPherson is at Don's other half, FICS. Al Freeman, of course, First Freedom. We have Kyle McGrath from Edgemark. Remember, Northside, True Assets, Edgemark. At one time, they have the same person answering all the same emails. Same person answering emails for all three of them. True Assets, Northside together. Edgemark, Come on. Come on. There's passing the work back and forth. Don't you get it? Chuck Sokol, industry veteran Chuck Sokol. Bounced around a little bit. Now he's over there overseas with that company getting your personal information. Doing a background check with your personal information in another country. In another country. Aspen Grove Solutions, of course, that's who we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen. It is Tim Donier. Easy inspections. Easy inspections. That's your board members. And there's your new list of board of directors and board members for the National Association Mortgage Field Services Management for Stealing. Just elected yesterday. But as we all know, they do not police the bad members. They allow the bad members to steal from labor. They just keep passing the work around. For 10 years now under the supervision of Eric Miller. They started like this. Now they're way out like this. And they got all this big pyramid. They got to keep having new members to parlay the pyramid. That's what they got to do. That's why we keep seeing new names crop up all the time. I don't know. I do not know, but I got, along with my spaghetti squash, I got my Sumatra mandolin. A gentleman over there, Chris McKenzie, acronym for the company, NAPA. I think it's National American Preservation Association. I don't know, but NAPA is a thing there. But on Facebook, he is recruiting in 6 different states. I have a question for Chris. Of course, the big push from National Association Mortgage Field Service Management for Stealing members is what? Compliance. Are you in compliance? That's all they ever say. Are you in compliance? Well, you're not in compliance. Are you licensed in every state that you're recruiting in, Mr. McKenzie? Are you in compliance? Ladies and gentlemen, if you're a member of labor, that is how you push back on these people. Force them to become compliant. Bet they don't want to take a bigger percentage because it starts costing them more money. They're cheating the whole business structure. Make sure you check the description today, ladies and gentlemen, because we're going to get into this now. We're going to talk. Question of the week comes from Kimberly. I've been asked just Kimberly. That's where the question of the week came from. What if people want to start entertaining as more and more information starts coming out? Kimberly is in Southern California, and she was curious. She didn't work with FAS, but she's worked with a couple other companies, and she's seeing a lot of similarities in what's going on in that court case and what's going on with her business and how they started squeezing and doing things when she started pushing back. So, the question of the week was, what are they looking for? And when I said mileage, well, how do we calculate our mileage? All I have are gas receipts. Now, I'm going to touch on something, and I don't want anybody to take this the wrong way. I don't want you to feel like you screwed up or you did anything bad. You did. Okay, but get it out of your head right now. This is why they recruit on Facebook, on Craigslist, and they don't advertise for business opportunities. This is why they recruit the way they do in this industry. Mr. Miller knows it. I'll bet you Brian Mingham knows it because he does the same thing. I'm sorry, Mr. Mingham, but you're doing the same thing. You haven't stopped anything with your organization in regard to preservation work. You are in violation of the employee independent contractor spirit of those regulations and the law is what the courts are saying, and the law. So, here are the items they're looking for. These are called reimbursables, and this is what you're going to need to know. If you need help with a spreadsheet, ladies and gentlemen, Kim Savage, I know she's a guru. She's an accountant guru. She can help. I'll help. We can draw the boxes on the board. Come on. I can help you. Excel spreadsheets are pretty easy to do. You just put numbers in, and you can make them do all the work for you. Now, these are what's reimbursables. Insurance, mileage, and we will get to that in just a minute because that's the big question. dump fees, cell phones, tools and equipment. Tools and equipment include the new computer, the printer, the scanner, the phones, cell phones. Big thing. When they instituted the proven system, I had to get five $500 cell phones for the employees out in the field to do the work to make the system efficient. In other words, I molded my business to assist their business model. We were their employee. I wasn't doing this for my business model. I was doing it for their business model. Tools and equipment, they tell you what tools to buy. They tell you what equipment to use. They tell you where to buy it. I don't make this up. It's just what's going on in the industry. Ladies and gentlemen, the question is, all I know is I spent, and I made some numbers up, so I'm going to grab the numbers. Here's the question. How do I calculate miles if all I have are my total fuel costs for the year? So, you all thought you didn't need to know a little algebra. Just a skosh. This is just a skosh. This is just a skosh. So let's see what we got going on here. Okay. Total fuel cost. That is FTCs. The FTC, we're going to say, is $30,000 for the year, ladies and gentlemen. Average price per gallon. You'll have to look that up. If you Google average price of a gallon of gas, 2010, 2011, it'll pop up and you can find your state and it'll tell you what it was in your state. Now, for this exercise, ladies and gentlemen, total fuel cost was $30,000. I made these numbers up to make it easy. $30,000. The average price per gallon of gas was $3 a gallon. That gives us 10,000 gallons of gas we bought. Adds up fast, don't it? And then you're going to take that number, miles per gallon. We're going to use an old truck that got 10 miles to the gallon. I told you, making it simple. Miles per gallon times the gallons. You drove 100,000 miles that year. Now, I'm going to tell you why this is important and how you're cheating yourself by only claiming the fuel cost. This scenario right here, you would have cheated yourself out of a $26,000 tax deduction at the end of the year. Why? Because mileage. And this is why this is important, ladies and gentlemen. 55, 56 cents, it just depends on what it is. 100,000 miles times 56, that's $56,000. Your total fuel costs were $36,000. $36,000. $30,000, I'm sorry. $30,000 was the number we made. Your deduction should be $56,000, not $30,000. Why is it different? Because that's what Uncle Sam says it takes to operate your vehicle. It takes 56 cents a mile to operate your vehicle, and that's what you're allowed to deduct in your spreadsheets and whatnot. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how you figure out for this. Those are the 5 elements. Be sure you look in the description. It'll be there. Folks, and for all those naysayers out there, somebody sent me something. I can't remember the guy's name, but he asked a question. He goes, hey, aren't we all here on the same side here to help? This is how you help the industry, folks. Hope Gamble, hello. You don't take somebody's money to do something for them. This is how you help the industry. If you like what you hear, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to the station. We'll be back next week. Preservation Thursday, always. GMO Tuesday. Ladies and gentlemen, before I get out of here, let me talk to you for just a second. It's going to get crazy for me in the next week to 10 days. Preservation Thursday might be a little late. GMO Tuesday, probably going to be condensed real short this week. Get something out. I got to give a plug to the pretty girls. Of course, all the pretty GMO girls out there. I can't go by a week and not say hi to them. I'd go bonkers. I'd have to listen to more country music. Anyway, that's the deal, ladies and gentlemen. Starting to get out of here. Starting to have things wrapped up. So tune in. Catch progress. You're going to see it. A new and exciting thing. And I'm going to save all of that for the Foreclosurepedia. We're still waiting to do the podcast. We had to have a couple things fall into place first. I'm going to save all of that information for foreclosurepedia.org. the minute. Fraud Reporting Network, foreclosurepedia.org in the mortgage field service industry, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, foreclosurepedia.org. Again, if you're misplacing the hurricane, he'll help you out down there. They got the back 40. They'll let you park there until things get squared away. You can go back on down the road and do stuff. Be safe. Travel safe down there. Brett, everybody, Mike, all you guys down in Florida. I know, I think Gene, Gene's down there. All even Don McPherson, everybody. I know I bang you guys. Be safe. Be safe. I bang you for a different reason. This is be safe, okay? We got y'all in our prayers, and we're thinking about you out here on the West Coast. Again, if you like what you hear, thumbs up. If give us a like, give us a subscription. If you can pitch in and help out, hey, pitch in and help out. Links are on the website. Go to the website. Links in the description. And what the attorneys are looking for will be in the description. And if you need assistance, give me a call. Give me a call. We'll get you squared away. If I can't help you, I'll twist Kim's arm somehow through the cyberland. We'll twist her arm and she'll give you a hand too. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a great day. A great day. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. Let's all be safe out there.